Hey everybody, Joe Zero here. Today we're working on a thing for the Diecast International Builders. So on the heels of a Four Horsemen's challenge last month, which was Mopar, this was one of the cars I thought about doing. Pretty cool. The Plymouth Super Bird Art Carbon Edition. Pretty cool car. Ultimately I went with something else. But that reminded me that I had this Plymouth Super Bird. I got in a junk lot. It was pretty beat up. And I was going to try and restore it. So, been in the project box forever and a day. That's why it's all put together with a rubber band and keeping the parts together. Yeah. There's the wheels and stuff. Got the interior right there. Okay. Glass was pretty scratched up. I tried to sand it down. So it's cloudy, which I like. The challenge is Junkyard car. I'd managed to straighten the wing on this thing somewhat. The front was pretty scratched up. Smoothed it over with some putty. But it kind of looks like Bondo. So I think I'm going to use this to be a junkyard car for the Diecast International Builders. So let's get busy with it. Since the car was already stripped down, that's half the work I ain't got to do. Got the interior here. Took my jeweler's saw. And, yep. This thing's missing a door. Oh, no. Definitely a junkyard parts car. But, something I'm thinking about like that. Not sure if I'm going to keep the wheels on it or not. But, that's the plan. Just got to clean that up and make it presentable. Yes, excellent. Anywho, got that all cleaned up a little bit. Sanded it down. Got it filed away. Trimmed the interior so it doesn't look all weird and blockish. You can see the seats in the back. A lot more interior detail. Probably going to leave the back wheels on it. Keep the fronts off. So, that's what we're working with here. Have to do the interior. So far, so good. Now I got it all sprayed down with a nice brownish orange, sort of a rust look. I'm going to try my hand at some salt chipping. Done this before, but not too much. Get my little brush. Got me some table salt. I'm going to wet that up a little bit in some spots, like there, like around now, right? And then I'll apply some salt. And the idea is you leave this on here and let it dry. When it's dry, you paint over it. After that paint dries, then you go back in with a wet toothbrush and brush the salt off, and it exposes the brown underneath. So, just going to prep the spots to be super rusty, like the roof, around the sides. Kind of clean up that excess with a dry brush, knock some of that. There you go. Nice. Coming along pretty good. And after a little bit of dibbly-dabbly and sprinkly, got it all salted up and ready to go. And here we got the second coat on it. Went with a nice sky blue. Looking pretty cool. You can see the salt that I need to brush off. So, hopefully this works. Looks a little thick and stuck on, so be right back. And after a little aggressive scrubbing, a little time, some water, you get this. Pretty interesting result. Not quite what I expected, but definitely has some wear and age to it. Scraped out a little metal in the side, so yeah. Final details now, like some extra colors, a little black, a little red, and of course, some silver. Yes. Did a little piddling at it. Got some details on there. Gave it a mismatched door. Now we're going to take this Agrax Earthshade wash and liberally apply it to the car. Give me a nice brush load of it. And, ooh, super funky dirty. Nasty. But just worked out all over. Grimy it up, so to speak. I'll brush it off and build it up and go from there. All right. Now that that's all dried up, well, it looks super crusty. Got the back wheels in there. Kind of testing it out to see how it looks. I've detailed the interior, or need to detail the interior. As basically I just kind of primed it gray. Check that out right quick. Come on, yeah. So, gonna give that some detail and put it back together, and we're getting pretty close here. Got the interior done up. Now I'm just working up some final rusty weathering. Gave it some choppy spotches of brown. Now I'm gonna take some of this orange and really bring out some chunky punches of rust. Dab it out with my finger and rub it in where it's a little too thick. And kind of blend it. And yeah, really starting to come together now. Things gross to the touch. Ew. Now we got the car pretty much where I want it to be. I warmed up my hot glue gun. And we're going to work on the junkyard portion of the activity. So hot glue this guy to this little round base I got from the craft section at the Wally Wah. Right? You know, the blue get in place. Throw some hot glue up in there. Throw a little sand in it. Kind of fill in that wheel well so it's not so exposed. Right? Tap off the excess. And yeah. So just got to get in here and do some advanced weathering detail terrain type activity. And then we'll be off to glamour shots, kids. And here you go. My Junkyard diorama for the Diecast International Builders May challenge. Really like how this thing came out, man. Want to thank you guys for throwing the challenge out there. Had fun doing it. Super funky. Super Bird. Yeah, right? Go figure. But yeah. If you like it, well then like and subscribe. There's more. Leave a comment below. Always great to hear from you. Till the next one, gang. Take care. Peace, love, and good happiness stuff. And God bless.